All right, spoiler, we got another players only coming up right now, but it's going to be times two because we got two of the New York Sirens with us here. We've got Casey O'Brien and Maddi Wheeler. Thank you guys for stopping by, getting ready for your first game, which is the home opener versus, your home opener is the 29th versus Vancouver at the Prudential Center, but you guys are playing on Saturday in Ottawa. Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right, so why don't you start, Casey, with, I'll ask you first, and then you can kick it over to Maddi. How you guys feeling? What have you guys been up to the last couple of weeks as far as camp and getting ready for the season to start?
Yeah, we've only had, I think it's been 4 practices, maybe 5 by now, and we had 2 exhibition games against Minnesota. So at this point, we're just really excited to get on the ice together and just get a feel for what our team is, what our team identity is. But we're all just so excited and we're chomping at the bit to get started.
Maddi, is it grueling? Like, is this a new level? Have you guys? I know you guys played college hockey, so is this kind of similar to that as far as your camp and getting ready?
As far as similarity, I think that the physicality is definitely a step up, but we both played like in the WCHA with Wisconsin and Ohio that are both like physical teams. So I think that that's prepared us really well for the physicality.
You guys get away with that stuff in college hockey? I never got away with anything in college hockey. Robert didn't get into college, so he didn't get to do it. Take us through your. I'm just kidding, buddy. Take us through.
It's not wrong. Not wrong. Go ahead.
Just that rivalry that you'd speak of in college hockey, and I know Wisconsin's obviously probably pisses a lot of teams off because you guys have had so much success, but how much of that can you expect going forward? There's only 8 teams in this league now, and has any of the veteran players, have they told you about what it's going to be like? I know there is more physicality, but what it's going to be like, oh, we hate this city, we don't like that team. Last year this happened. Is there any of that going on through training camp?
Yeah, I think we've kind of gotten a little bit of a warning about like certain players, certain teams who are more fun to play against just because it gets a little bit more heated. But I think the biggest message has been like, whatever night it is, it's anyone's game. Each game is super competitive and super intense. And so you kind of have to bring your all and like treat every game like it's a playoff game.
So, Brian's, you guys are all can talk about college, but I want to know more about the experience when you're winning national championships. I mean, Maddi, you're 2-time national champion at Wisconsin. Can you take us through that experience and like what that meant? Because again, talk about pissing everybody off because you're such a great program. I mean, that's really the peak of women's college hockey right there at Wisconsin.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane. Our first year we were both freshmen, so we had our roles, and it was an unbelievable experience to win it that year because it was COVID, so it was like a weird structure with like the bubble and everything that we had. So shortened season, and then we came back our sophomore years, didn't make Frozen Four, came back our junior year, and like we weren't even ranked to go to like the NCAA tournament, and then we came through and won it all. That was it was pretty crazy. It was probably one of the highlights of my career, and especially just because we were so close as a team with the program. And Mark Johnson, he's built something so special there. I mean, it's the most winningest program in all of women's college hockey, and it's that way for a reason.
I lost back-to-back national title games to end my college career. This is getting me.
It's getting you a little bit.
A little bit.
Well, I won't tell you how many Casey won then.
Well, so I see that.
They both have won a lot.
I see Casey won 3. Maddi, what brought you over to Ohio State? What made you decide to go there for that post-grad year?
I got my degree at Wisconsin, and I was kind of at the point in both like my hockey career and like personal life where I was ready for a new challenge, and I left Wisconsin on really good terms. I felt like I kind of did what I had to do there, and I was ready to go somewhere else that was going to challenge me in different ways. And when Muzzy reached out, I mean, you can't not go to like the Ohio State. It was one of the best experiences I've had, and I think that Wisconsin made me ready for it, and Ohio like gave me everything, all the tools to succeed in the PWHL as well. So I think they go hand in hand with each other. People always ask me like which one I like more, but like you can't compare them because they're both so great in their own way. So
I just love the fact that I'm from Ohio originally, and put some respect at the Ohio State. So I love that you did that right there, Brian. You can learn a little bit from Maddi right there. Anyways, Casey, let's talk about you, all-time leading scorer in Wisconsin. And I mean, passing Hillary Knight. I mean, these are. I know Hillary Knight's still actively playing, but these are like the titans of women's hockey that you're talking about here.
Yeah, I mean, when, I didn't realize any of that was coming up for my 5th year, like the records and everything were kind of just a nice surprise, I'd say. Like I wasn't really, that wasn't my goal going into college or anything. I wasn't expecting it at all. And so I think I was just really fortunate to be on such great teams. Like if you look at like each of our rosters, each of my 5 years, like we were stacked. And so I got to give a lot of credit to my teammates, the coaching staff, and just the support staff, because everybody around me helped me and made it easy for me. And it was a ton of fun.
No, without looking too far into the future, as far as I understand, with the women's game, and I think it's a great idea, they've moved now the World Championships to essentially sort of kick off this professional season for next season. Is that right? Do you think that's gonna catapult the league itself just to be that much better off? Are you guys looking forward to that, or is that kind of too far into the future as you're starting your pro journey here?
I think it's got its pros and cons. Pros, like definitely for the pro league, I think it kind of, it's such a long off season for us that kind of starts it off with a bang. And especially like those players who are going to the World Championships are obviously going to be in game shape and they're going to be ready to go. I do think like, it's kind of tough for the college players, at least like on the U.S. side. I think they have like 9 college players on the roster. So like that's kind of like right at the middle of the beginning of their season. So that's kind of a tough transition, I think. But I mean, in our shoes, I think it's the best possible time they could have it.
So I thought it was a great idea too. The kick off the season, you got Vancouver, Seattle, both new teams that are going to kind of launch the season with the first game, first matchup. So I just wanted to ask you guys, as far as your travelings in hockey, is there a particular team or city that you're excited to go to this year? Because this is a new embarked journey for both of you as far as professional players. Is there one city you're like, man, I've never been there. I really want to experience it?
I think like I'm really excited to go to Seattle. I've never been there like at all. I've been to Vancouver like a couple times with travel and everything, but I think Seattle will be really cool, good sightseeing. I have a couple friends on the team, both from Ohio State, so I think it'll be really fun. And then just like wherever you get to play, where like your former teammates are, it's such a privilege to like even just to get to go see them again.
It was great success last year. They had those. They were real games, but they went on that tour. They played in Vancouver. They played in Seattle. Now those two cities have franchises. Is that something that your teammates have talked about when you kind of go and play in those neutral sites, that it's a great opportunity for expansion, or it's just a great experience in general?
Yeah, a lot of people, like, obviously getting to play in a new city, especially like a new arena, an NHL arena, it's always special. I think everybody has kind of relayed the message that, like, yes, the actual game is important, but like the coolest thing is like reaching new fans and like seeing a city that might not be the biggest hockey market like sell out an arena for women's hockey. It's like the coolest thing to just like know that you're potentially inspiring the next generation and setting the league up to have a team there too.
So how was, you guys had what, media day? You guys just had that the other day. Take us through, what does that consist of?
We did like a couple photo shoots, kind of like stuff for the Jumbotron at Prudential, which will look really good. Did a couple like TikTok stuff. Oh, there you go. So that's funny. So there's a few photo shoots. There's the Jumbotron stuff, TikToks. We did a couple like interviews, like Q&A and stuff. But there's definitely some clips where you can kind of see behind the scenes, obviously like here, and then everybody, you can kind of see their like personality shine through as well, which is really nice.
I mean, that looks like you guys are having fun. Like, I remember media day for us.
I hated those.
I hate it. Was the worst.
Okay.
We need your guys' crew.
Put on this Hulk Hogan costume and do something. I'm like, this is just going to be embarrassing for me for the rest of my life.
Or they went the Jumbotron one, and they'd be like, just look down and then look up very serious at the camera. And you're just, I'm like, really? Like, I don't do this ever. You know, you're going to put it up there like
14 takes later. It's like, you just look
this was fantastic.
Yeah, that looked good.
You look like you're having a good time.
Thrived in the TikTok era, I'm guessing.
No, not for me. I have a question, actually. This is not hockey related at all. Looks like you guys have decorated some holiday decorations in the background.
Yeah, we do.
All right, what's the date? What's the first day you're allowed to do that, do you think?
Okay, I normally would say after Thanksgiving, but our apartment doesn't have lights, like overhead lights. So we kind of needed to do this earlier just to
You're like, so in this case, night one.
You guys are going to leave them up all season? You guys go on a heater? It's like you can't take them down now, right?
Okay, it's our only source of light.
Oh, that's great.
Dark at 4 o'clock now.
Yeah.
You have lights on all the time. How you settled that? I like that.
What's on the schedule as far as when you guys head out to Ottawa?
We fly out Friday morning, so that's tomorrow morning. So tonight, you know, we got some suitcases yesterday and ready to pack up and hit the road tomorrow, and then we practice when we get there. And we'll have like pregame skate Saturday morning and then hit the ice Saturday night. I think it's at 7 p.m.
What about home opener? You already got you get a bunch of plans, family, friends coming in for your first pro game?
Yeah, I think my whole family will be there. They're coming from Boston, and then my mom's side of the family lives in Greenwich, Connecticut, so it's pretty close. So I think her entire side's coming. I think it should be pretty fun.
How about you, Maddi? What do you got?
I have a lot of people coming up to the Ottawa games. I'm from near like Kingston, Ontario, so it's about a 2-hour drive. So a lot of like high school friends and family.
Oh, that's gonna be perfect. Perfect timing for that.
Yeah,
That is
so
perfect.
Home game for you.
yeah, it's been fun. So yeah.
Got some New Englanders coming down to root them on at the Rock. That's a beautiful thing. Are we gonna show some of these photos? We had some of these.
Yeah, I think we have some cool things that you guys have done. Where do you want to start? How about let's start with the Jonas Brothers?
I was gonna say.
Let's start with the Jonas Brothers. Were you guys there? Or was this the whole team that was at the Jonas Brothers concert at the Prudential Center?
Yeah, yeah, it was the entire team. It was kind of a last minute thing, but you know, I'm not necessarily the biggest Jonas Brothers fan, but I feel like every song, it kind of brought me back to my childhood. It was really fun.
Who's the best Jonas brother?
Joe Jonas.
Joe Jonas, yeah.
Joe.
I was gonna say that too. I mean, they're like they're from Jersey, so that's like
Right, that's their.
yeah, that's a good one there.
And we have what do we have here? We have the fan event. We have photos of
Oh
that.
yeah, it was at Red's Beer Garden, like right next to the Pru. I think we had about like 350 fans come out.
Yeah, look at this.
Super cool. to
That's
just-
amazing. Good. Yeah, that's
How was that experience for you guys? Did you experience that a little bit in college as well, or is this just on another level?
Yeah, Wisconsin, we pretty much sold out every home game. Anytime we had like some kind of community event, it felt like the entirety of LeBon would like show up to it. And even when we played at like whether it was Minnesota or like Duluth, any away game, it felt like a home game because we usually had more fans than the other team. So we had the best fans in women's college hockey at Wisconsin.
Well, now you got them in playing for the Sirens. You have all these people come out. I love those events because those were the diehards. Like those are the people that when you got to go out in the community and meet the fans that just have been their grandfathers were fans. Now you guys are starting something new and you already have this following. It must be a tremendous feeling.
Yeah, it's awesome, especially like being in the New York area. There's so many pro sports teams here, so we really want to start to like make an impact in this market. It's obviously a very big market, but I think that we have like a large like support system already here.
I think it's only going to help playing all the games at the Prudential Center. And I know that they did that last year where before you guys were here, where you're playing. I think it was UBS playing in Bridgeport, playing at the Prudential Center. This is, I think, going to really help dig in and get those fans. But you mentioned some of the local teams in New York. Casey, did your family stop talking to you when you went to Yankee Stadium? And I mean, you're from a New Englander. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
Well, we
assuming
don't
is you're a
like the
Sox fan. Like Brian would not step foot in Yankee Stadium.
I'd punch that guy
Okay,
right in the face.
let me defend myself here. I was born in New York City and I lived there till I was like 10.
Oh,
And
okay.
my dad is from the Boston area. So he's like, ever since we were little, he's been trying to convince me and my brothers to be a Sox fan, a Bruins fan, Patriots, but we've stuck to our roots. So I can say I've been a New Yorker since day one.
Oh,
Like,
hell yeah. I like that. All right. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Fair
good.
enough.
Well, good. He was very happy, your dad, then.
They got to cheer for the New York football teams.
That's enough pain right there. So,
Tough.
yeah. Anyways, yeah, we won't talk about that. All right. Hey, well, first of all, best of luck to you guys on Saturday, season opener in Ottawa. Maddi, have fun playing in front of all your family and friends. And then we'll be giving some love to your guys' home opener here on the 29th at the Prudential Center. And we appreciate you guys taking some time and swinging by.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you. It was a lot of fun.